I'm using Toheed's clubs, so there's my excuse straight off the bat. Hello everyone, welcome back again. Welcome to BAGA Golf. On today's video we're going to be doing a closest to the pin challenge. We are at the Bradley Park Golf Club on the first par 3, which is the second hole, which at the moment is how long, Toheed?
Give or take 160.
160 yards. So I don't have my clubs today, just forewarning everyone, because I'm just doing some bit of recording. So I didn't bring them, so I'm using Toheed's clubs. So there's my excuse straight off the bat. Are you going to accept that excuse, Toheed, that I'm not using my own clubs and I'm not used to them?
Well, I suppose these are better clubs, so you have no excuse.
He has a point. These are Sim 2 clubs actually. So this is quite lucky for me. I'd probably never ever use these clubs in my life. So this is quite a special occasion.
Yes,
so yeah.
And it's 165, give or take, rather than 160.
Oh, 165. We do have a yellow flag, so it is centre of the pin, green. So what's the forfeit, Teed, for not winning this challenge? Are we only having one shot or two, or what's the parameters?
I think we'll have 2 shots each.
2 shots, okay.
And simple, closest to the pin, and the loser pay for the Diet Coke because I get drunk with the Coca-Cola.
We've got to look after those calories, and we're doing a lot of walking, so yeah, we should walk off quite quickly. Teed's playing a lot of golf these days, so there's another excuse right there that I'm putting in right now. Teed plays a lot more than me. So let's get into the shot, shall we?
You're not going to win that.
Oh, is it a blinder?
No, you're not going to win that. This particular competition, you're not going to win that.
I'm a very confident man after that one.
I think it went quite close. I think it'll be probably 5 yards. It's
Whoa,
on the green.
5
yards, it's on the green. That's why I suspect, but I'm not 100% sure because there is a hazard in between and a bit of bushes. We can't see the green from here, but I suspect it's about between 5 yards from the pin.
Now let's go. I've got a tough challenge ahead. Okay, so Teed uses the same tees as me, so that's really good.
Well, that's another thing. We're talking about marginal gain, and I used to have a lot of height from the deck shot, and what I did, I reduced from blue to red. Yep. So it's better distance and better height now.
Yeah, I think that's a problem. I'm not sure what tees I should be using on the initial tee up. I think that could be an issue, but I do use reds to feel more comfortable with them. But
good. As we talked about marginal gain, and that's part of the marginal gain, adjusting your tees.
Okay, let's do this. Wow. I think Teed's definitely won that first shot. I think I might have gone back to the first green on that one. I'll blind the clubs. I'll need another go, I think. Also everyone, our BAGA founder is a very generous chap as well. Look, you've seen in previous videos, he raked the bunkers for me. And he's off to go collect the balls. And I'm a lot younger than Teed is, so, you know, some respect there.
So this is your second shot?
Yeah, it's my second shot. Hopefully it goes better than my first, because my first one was not so good.
So it's Kirkland 1, yeah?
Kirkland 4.
Kirkland 4. I'll be playing with Kirkland 1.
I think the distance would have been there, but obviously the accuracy wasn't. Let's see if we can improve on that.
Right, okay.
Ball.
No, it's alright. It's not brilliant, but it's fine.
No. Well, I think we can say Teed's probably won. I will also say that I didn't have any warm-up or stretches, so I'm just saying that everyone before you blast me in the comments. So Teed.
And it's not your clubs.
No, it's true. It's not my clubs.
Good or bad, that doesn't mean that better clubs you can play. For example, it doesn't mean with pros clubs you can play better.
Yeah.
You know, your own clubs are very important.
Yep. And challenge here, Teed, is do you think you can beat your previous shots? He may have done it, you know.
No, it leads to the right a bit.
Is it?
Oh,
yes.
Very close to each other, I think.
Yeah, this could be a very interesting walk up the course here.
Let's see. I suspect they're both on the green, but I think second one could be a little bit on the right towards the bunker. But we'll see.
How do you feel you get on with the par 3 speed? Do you think the tee off's okay? It's just putting that you kind of struggle on.
I enjoy par 3s. for definite. Regardless of the outcome, I definitely enjoy par 3. I think I'm quite reasonable with them.
Yeah, I say I like par 3s, but I just can't tee off on them for some reason. I just think, I don't know if it's a mental block or what. It's just bad. I do have a. Let's see if I can find my ball down here somewhere. Don't want to have lost one of Toheed's Kirkland. I can see it. Don't want to have lost one of Toheed's Kirkland balls into the pond. That would have been a terrible day. I mean, I've been gifted the ball and listened it straight away. Okay, so I've just picked mine up just on the edge of the rough there. So nothing too cracking. But look where Toheed's landed. That is, I think, if that would have been on line Toheed,
Yes.
clearly a hole in one. That is, because that is banging line.
It's been in high for definite, and I said there'll be about 5 yards. It's probably less than 5 yards.
This other one landed just there, as you can see.
Yeah, I think it's about 3-4 yards from here, from the pin. So it's not too bad. Let me try to putt. Shall I?
Yeah, let's finish it off. I think people want to see if you'll get a birdie.
No, people want to see if I still play 4 shots on the game.
So right now, everyone, drop a comment if you think Toheed's going to sink this birdie. Okay, so here he goes for his birdie chance. Will Toheed sink his birdie? The line is looking good. Oh, just not enough pace, but look how close he is. That's a definite finish off for par if I ever did see.
Oh, yeah.
Well done, Toheed. He wins the par 3 closest to the pin challenge, and he sinks a par.
Let me see if we can pitch that on and put that in as well.
He's feeling very confident, isn't he? Look, he's just come off his par and he's like, he's going to sink this one. Not rubbing salt into the wounds of the defeated. I trust Toheed's chipping, so I'm going to stand right in line of sight. That's a good chip. It's quite downhill actually from there, so it does run off quite a bit, but I think that's quite a decent chip actually from where it is. Do you think he can make 2 pars in 2 shots? So Toheed, we've mentioned 1%'s on our channel.
Okay. 1% is always have a little marker.
Yeah.
Always clean your ball, pick it up, clean it. I haven't marked it today, but I usually mark it, clean it, put that back, and see where you're going. And most importantly for me is going around the green, honestly, not just one side. If it doesn't work, you have to go around the green, because I'm not very good at reading green, so I have to go around a bit to see what the undulation is like.
Yeah, Toheed's not by
I
himself.
know it's uphill, reasonable uphill. I don't think it's going to turn much, and I'm going to go straight to the pin.
Toheed's not by himself actually. I really struggled to read greens. It's probably one of my main weaknesses, so I always have to pick mine up and line up. It's a good stroke. Oh, what a putt! And he's got another par.
It has improved. Again, marginal gain. We talked about marginal gain. My putting has improved a little because I started following the process, and obviously Gary helped me lately, as well as self-help. You need to assess where the problem is and ascertain where the issues are, and then try to get rid of those issues, and your putting will improve. And my issue is reading the green. I started a little bit better because I take a little bit more time, go around the green and use all those techniques, whether this way or James Robinson's way.
Yeah, I do that. I don't know what I don't know what I'm feeling for.
I think it does make a difference. Now I can tell my kind of weight is on the left leg a bit, so his undulation is this way. So anything, whatever helps you. We are very clear about it. We're talking about what worked for us. Am I right?
Yeah.
What worked for me. It's not according to the textbooks. If it works for you, fine. If it doesn't work for you, seek professional guidance.
Okay, so I found my ball just nestled in the down in the bunker here. Obviously, T's taking his shot, and they obviously won that challenge. That's why we just let him carry on. So I'm going to see what I could have scored now on this hole really. So I'm going to just play it through and see what I can get. Chipping is one of my strongest points, so hopefully I can do a good chip here. Keep it nice and tight, and just chip it through.
That is great chip. Wow. Well done.
Thank you. Yeah, I've always done well with my chips. I think it's just the one I practice the most. I think it's because it's a short stroke. There's not as much to get wrong. So yeah, just keep practicing them, and then you might do something like that, I suppose.
Anything you want to share with the subscribers? Your own kind of self-learning, self-help,
Yeah.
and where we have got to, what works, what doesn't work, in your view?
Yeah. So when let's pretend there's a ball here. When I do have a ball, say I keep it centre. I always keep it centre. So I just keep it there. I keep my legs quite close together, especially on this chip. I don't change my grip. I keep it exactly the same. But the only thing I do, I would say, is I keep this bit quite tight. So I keep it nice and then keep my arms straight. And then when I go back, it's kind of like a putter, I suppose. Just nice and straight to about there. And then just follow it through like that, really. It's just, I suppose, pretend you've got a putter in your hand in some ways. And then it just kind of, you judge it from there. And if you want to get a bit more power, maybe just rotate a bit more. And then bring that heel up a little bit. But usually from around the green, pitching wedge is what I always use. And just a little bump like that, and then you get shots like that. Say it's not textbook or anything like T's mentioned all this stuff, but it's what works for me, it's what I feel comfortable with. And 9 times out of 10, I always make the green or get it close to the flag. And that's just from practice and just, you know, keeping everything nice and tight.
We differ on one thing on that. I hold the club very low.
Yeah, you
hold the club almost to the nickel part.
Yeah, I always hold mine quite up here. I know Toheed holds it.
Yes,
like
I definitely go as low as I could because I feel more controlled then.
Yeah.
Then it's almost a putter length as well of the club.
Yeah, I've noticed yours tend to go up more than mine as well. So you kind of go up where mine are quite low and run a bit. So we do have quite a different trajectory as well.
Why I lift up a bit, I'll share with you. I feel I'm in more control if I know where I need to drop my ball,
yeah,
and how much will it run afterwards. So if I know where to drop, if it drops there, even if it runs a little further or short, at least it's not too out.
Yeah.
Because you already kind of you already gained a fair amount of distance in the air.
Yeah.
That's why I have a bit of lift to the ball, and I kind of lift my heel a bit, right heel a bit. I think that's where the difference is. Me and Carl are slightly different in terms of chipping, but I think it works for both of us our own way. That's the very reason we talk to you, just whatever works for you. We are only here to how to help, how to help each other, how you can seek help from your associates, your flight, and the people you play with regularly, because they are the one who watching you day in, day out, and they are your best kind of coach, in my view. But you can always seek professional guidance from the pros.
Right, so the good thing here is Toheed's putter is actually similar to mine, because Toheed has a guilty pleasure with buying clubs. He saw mine, he had a little go, and then he was like, I'm going to have to get one, didn't you, Toheed?
Yes.
So it's very similar. I think the length is quite the same. The grip is thicker, but it feels good. So let's see. Okay, so I'm going to do the 1%. I'm going to make sure I line up where I think it's going to be in a second. Let's just... Okay. Feels straight. He said it was uphill, so I'll trust him on that. It feels quite straight, but I'm going to make sure I line my ball up. At this instance, I probably picked it up. I'm going to use the Pro V1 arrows to line up where I think it's going to be. Okay. And then I'm just going to use those lines with the line on the club here, and just line it up perfectly. So use that. I'm going to line that up to my arrows and hopefully strike the ball in.
That is so close.
As you can see, Teeds did help there. He told me it was uphill, and I thought it was practically straight, but it was a little left to right. But I'll take that for a bogey.
Any day.
So thank you very much for watching, everyone. Please, as I say, please remember to like and subscribe. We do really appreciate it. As I say, everyone's welcome. Please join our YouTube channel. Please check us out on Facebook and Instagram, because we're on there too, so you can see what we're up to. We do have quite a lot planned, and hopefully we can bring you some nice videos in the future as well. So thank you very much, and we shall catch you in the next one.